back at the 46. Bernardrick McKinney in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. After the sack on first down, Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And some room to maneuver.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Don't get nervous. He's moving. He's moving, boys. He's moving. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Better bring it. Hey, 59. 59. Right now, you better bring it.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Alert. Watch the flood. 57's the Mike.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down, 4 down. Check.
Watson now, operating from the gun, eluding the pressure right. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Target. Let him go.
After the interception, here's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey. 4 down. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Hey, 31. Let's go. Deuce.
Here's Watson. flush to his right, and that'll be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here.
Watch the edge. Motion, pump, 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 pump. Pump, pump, pump. Nine him, go.
And they'll run for it with Miller. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Texans push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, and that'll bring up second down. Well, we got a second. Let's look ahead to Week 7 and what Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. He already had the one fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
A first down carry now for Miller. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Escaping the pressure. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I love the blitz
coming, and down he goes. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Being chased out left. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stopped him behind the line for the 2nd straight play. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potential.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now it's Watson. Going deep here for Stills. Incomplete. And an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Joker. Hey, 31. Hey, 59.
Operating from the gun, Watson. Flushed out right, and an alley to run. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Tucker now for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Throwing is Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
First down, Baltimore.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He'll buy some time right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
57's right. I'm trying to collect. 57.
On 2nd and 12, Watson dancing to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
57. Every heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Here we go, here we go. 57, Mike, 57. Drop deep, drop deep.
On first down, it's Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Who's that? 19! You're trash, you're trash. 24 is down, he's coming. 57's the mic, rock 57. Hey, 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 hey. Mike's 57, 57's Mike. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson. And Stills bringing it in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
I got him. He's mine, he's mine, he's mine. Hey, check. 55. 57. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
On first down, Watson steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Back to you.
Back to the air. Watson on second down. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. To the air yet again, Watson. And this will be a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Watson, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Now a first down throw, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Even. 4 down. Alert. Big ass, big ass, big ass.
On 2nd and 10, Watson eluding the pressure right, and that is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
4 down, 4 down. I got him. Back to mine. I got him.
And the blitz does come. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, 24. Switch. Hey, 24.
Here's Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15.
Brings up second and goal.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Reset! UAT! Two times! Four down! Alert! Hey, motion backfield! 25! Check 25!
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson, he's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. To throw is Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Cyrus Jones picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you're talking about tendency breakers. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And some room to work. There he goes, right side. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now this time he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man. It's Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Let's go.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DJ Reader picks up his second sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at about the 31. 20. 10. 5. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up.
The young incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know, it's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know, it's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
A
first down throw for Bridgewater. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
41 Mike. 41 Mike.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. He can run for it, and he will. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's go. With the flag. 41's the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. The open man is Smith. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Bridgewater now. It's caught. Smith. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Murray.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. But it's brought in by Washington. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Running. Got a whip. 58 to Mike. Yeah, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Again has it complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they go to work on a first and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Third and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Samson Abukum. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Goff will lead the Rams up here, first and 10 at the 20. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3. Second down, it's Henderson.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Third and 2, Goff. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Now Goff on first down. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, 57 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Samson Abukum able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing is Bridgewater. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kenny Young in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
58 for Mike. Pick me up. Here we go. 58.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I think
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there, Goff to Cup, 42 yards. Now a 1st down throw, gone. That'll be caught by Cup. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Here's Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now the man who broke Saints fans' hearts, Greg Zuerlein, on for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
58, right over there, yeah. I got you, right.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And now it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Ted Ginn Jr. Akeem Talib on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. First throw now for the backup Breeze. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He was covered by Eric Weddle.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Slam. 22, jet, cover. 22, jet, cover. 2-6.
Final play of the half, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. The ball comes out, and this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how we conclude this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And where have we seen this before from Sean Payton?
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette 101.
All right. If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified.
My apologies, but boy, what a play.
On 1st and 10, Goff under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack.
It's 2nd down.
Hey, wahoo! 47. Mike's 40. 2 for 1. Hey, watch the slant. 47.
Another try after the first down sack. Goff. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're running with Gurley. And he's got some space here. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming? And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
At the 47-yard line.
Line 20. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints' 48-yard line.
Another carry now for Gurley. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
It's a gain of a yard. It's 3rd down.
throwing on third. Goff. And that is incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Jim. 47 mark. Hold on. Check. Hey, 47. Hey, box truck. Check, 47. Keep it up, defense. Here we go.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 15-yard line.
And it's 3rd down.
Cut. 180. Right there. 56. Hey, pick your game up. Shoot.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
20.
Gurley again here on first down. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Hey, switch gears. 81. 58's the money. 50, go.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Complete. Smith has it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. He's checking his head. Crash. Switch it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Aqib Talib. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Check. Motion to the backfield. 47 right. 42 for a 66.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 16 yards, a first down. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff, he gets it to Gurley, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 75 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just 1 play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
On the return, the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Goff now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley. 57 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. 1 play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking long for Thomas. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Here's Bridgewater. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Bridgewater. He's got Smith here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Go, ground. 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 Pick it up, defense. Let's go. 47, Mike. Hey, orbit. 47. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You got it.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Hey, dude. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. On.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Jordan, and the Saints will have the football back. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts, not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. Again has it complete. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go. 58, come on. 3 bugs, 3 bugs. Orbit, orbit. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
First down, Bridgewater. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Bridgewater to throw it. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that would...
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 20/20 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the